Okay, so the last segment of what I want to share is titled, I am right, you are wrong. So now I want to address a little bit about 377A and the Aware Saga. Have you heard of this play by the Necessary Stage recently called Underline Can Change?
Blank Can Change.
Blank Can Change, right. So I went to see that play. There are 3 segments, and one of the segments is, say, gays can change. In the play, right, it's about this gay man who had this relationship with his boyfriend, and then when he came out to his mom was so heartbroken, he decided that he is going to make his mom happy. So he broke up with his boyfriend, and he got married and had kids. So immediately after that segment end, right, 4 people stood up, stop, left the stage, left the show, the audience. So I know where they come from. It's very, very like, oh, in your face.
It was very jarring.
Very. Is that?
It took me a couple of weeks to get over it.
It was very hard to watch. It's like a church play.
See, they are funded by the government. This is what they say in the third part.
TNS
Yeah.
But I know where they come from.
Yeah.
I know what TNS is doing. Because the thing is, during 3778, there's a fight, right? Okay, about repealing it. And it's and then Aware is about fight. The Aware Saga, you know, the Aware is about fight. And to a certain extent, filing a police report complaining about Ronnie Tan is a fight. And you know what? Those are all very good fights. Those are worthy fights. And I'm so proud that, you know, our brothers and sisters are doing it. But at the same time, there's a part of me that asks, is there something, another road that we can take? It's not the only road. But I just felt that, you know, besides fighting, there must be other things that we can do at the same time. Because the thing is, for me, the problem with fights like this is kind of like, it's like a secondary school debate. You know how a secondary school debate goes? Okay, you have the proposition and you have the opposition. So, the motion today is gay is okay. So one proposition would be finding all the evidence to say that gay is alright. Then the other opposition would be saying, okay, we'll find all sorts of evidence. And say, for example, if you say end up on the, you know, the opposition team, whereby all the scientific data and the evidence so far collected are against gay is not okay, then of course then you start bringing in whatever else you have lah, like, you know, non-accredited psychologists said that, you know, and it's kind of like, and then you make comparisons like having sex with animals and then drinking through your nose. No. So the thing I don't like about this kind of debate is that one side must always lose. One side must win, the other side must lose. And it's kind of like someone always has to suffer. So I asked myself, is there another way, another approach? That's why I say the debate is still good, the fight is still good. Why? Because the majority is watching. Some of us like to think that there's an apathetic majority, that the majority don't care. My view about the majority is not like that. My view about the majority is that they are watching and they are assessing. They are looking for evidence on either side that can help them make a stand and make a decision about this. And at this point in the fight, the majority haven't seen either side as very desirable. But from our side, the gay community has not been doing a very, very good job. Okay? Now, give you an example why I say we're not doing a very good job. Okay? I'll give you an example of this is not reference to anybody. I don't know anybody. A gay couple, A and B. Guy A is a fantastic florist. Okay? If he staged a wedding, wow, the girl, the groom, the bride can expect to have a perfect floral arrangement, and it makes her day because that's the most important day of her life. Okay? Guy B is a financial consultant. So he helps his client fight for the best deals and a retirement plan. So all his clients are very well taken care of. And guy A and B, they're together for 15 years. Living very discreetly, which means they're never out. Nobody knows they're gay. So that's where the problem starts. The problem is that guy A and B occasionally like to try recreational drugs during sex. And during one of the sessions, they had an overdose and they died in bed naked. This is not in reference to any real life example, because I don't know any real life example, I only know what I heard from the news. So what do you think the majority is going to get from this example? Are the majority going to say, wow, these are two people who contributed their lives and make the world better, make our lives better. These are people that we need in our lives. No, it's not. The majority is going to say gay equals sex, drugs, death. So, although being in the closet is not a bad thing, that is the effect of what's going to happen. Now, okay, I can see some of you squirming already. I know. I am not telling you guys to come out. Really, don't come out in public. And I'm not telling you not to. Okay, that's not my intention. I also have another view for you, and this comes from something that the talk has been saying all along. That in Singapore, family is the bedrock of everything. And I can tell you that is the truth. Family is the bedrock of everything. Because part of us will reject that because you already don't see yourself as part of the family. The definition that you see when people say family is the bedrock is you see yourself outside of it. You're not part of the family. But when I say family is the bedrock, I'm saying that, take away the gay, straight, whatever. We start learning about relationships from our parents, from our brothers, from our sisters. So whatever experience that we learn from the family, we extend it out into the world. So you might actually find that how you behave within your family, if you see yourself outside of the family because you're gay, you're going to see yourself outside the entire society because you're gay. It will not happen that you are not frank. It will not happen that you don't tell your family that you're gay, but the whole rest of the world will know. It doesn't happen that way. So if your relationship with your family is at a certain level, don't expect your relationship with the society to be any better. That is what they mean when they say family is the bedrock. Always go back to your family. So while I say don't need to come out publicly, okay? While I say don't need to come out publicly, I do urge you, and this is the toughest part of the talk, and no, there's going to be a lot of resistance when I say that. You must consider coming out to at least one member of your family, preferably your mom